teacher here at Tranquil Space, coming to the asana of the month for November. It's a hip opener, double pigeon, otherwise known as Dvipada Rajakapotasana. It's a nice way to work into the outer hips, nice stretch for the side of the legs or the IT band area, which can get a little bit snug if you do lots of running or even just lots of sitting during the day. It's also a really nice pose to kind of capture kind of drawing inward and being sort of introspective and quiet. And as the month is going to take off here in a few weeks, getting into the holidays, lots of parties and other obligations, it's nice to give yourself a little bit of time to just sort of draw inward. And this pose really kind of, it's the essence of the energy of this shape. To come into the pose, I'm again always a big fan of blankets. You're going to sit right at the edge of a blanket just to help give your hips a little bit of space to tilt forward. You're going to get a much deeper, more satisfying pose that way. And then essentially you're just going to stack the shins, and there's lots of different ways you can do this. So you can start by bringing the bottom leg, shin is going to be parallel. You want to flex the foot so you keep some energy in the leg to protect the knee. And then you're going to take the other leg, stay long in your spine, and just give yourself a little bit of a hug here. So you're starting to wake up this area in the outer hip. You're getting the external rotation of the bone in the hip socket, so the femur sort of rolling out. And then from here, you're going to stack ankle over knee, knee over ankle, removing flesh from sits bones so you get a really strong base to your pose. And tip here, if you look in between your legs, you should see a triangle shape. So that'll give you a sense that you're in a good alignment, a nice, safe, healthy alignment. Energy in the feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, think about keeping your chest open and expansive as you draw forward. And then you'll hit this point where you'll feel the edge of sensation. And when you feel that edge, deep breath, and then just exhale into the shape. To come out, you're going to tuck your chin to your chest and round up. Nice. To release out of the pose, just slowly unstack the legs. I mean, sometimes it feels really good here just to give the legs a little bit of a shake, sort of release some of that energy in the hip. Ideally, you want to hold this pose for about 5 to 10 breaths, so you really want to work with some time in the pose to give your body time to open into it. Other variations you can play with in the pose, if you find that when you come into the pose the knee is really high up, you can support it with a blanket. You can also, rather than stack your ankle over your bottom knee, you can take the foot a little bit more to the inside of the knee. So basically you're just giving yourself a wider shape here to fold into. If you find that ankle over knee, knee over ankle feels, okay, but maybe a little bit more spice would be good, you can actually take and bring the foot to the outside of the knee, and that's going to be a little bit more intensity in the shape. So if you want to explore that, feel free. And then if you have tender knees, or you would just prefer, you can do this on your back. So you're going to recreate the same shape, moving off of your blanket, come onto the floor, and just ankle over knee, and then hug the thigh in towards the body. So you're giving yourself a nice deep hip opener without any pressure at all in the knee. So lots of options to play with this pose. Savor it, enjoy it. We've got 4 months to sort of go inward and breathe. So double pigeon, Dvipada Rajakapotasana, asana of the month for November. Namaste.